Previously on God Hunters, the crew finally defeated a god after Jaehaerys accepted a deal with Osiris to take over his body to see his loved ones in heaven. What is next for the crew? Find out now.
That video is great. What?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
Alright, last time on God Hunters, you all killed a god. Congratulations, everybody.
You're welcome,
It was
by the way.
after Jaehaerys had already established himself as the one who got possessed in the first place.
Yeah, but I kind of mopped the floor with him.
You did really good. I mean, the Super Gabrielle powers were like an addition, but like you handled yourself. I'm hoping to get Dustin to do some editing for some of these to like start putting clips of previous episodes into this. I think that
Ooh.
Previously
on God Hunters. You parted ways, maybe bittersweetly, with Gorp and Loke, and you all hopped in the ball and on your way back to Moonbase. And
Gotcha.
you guys are just now arriving to Moonbase. You begin to land. And you step out, and immediately the first thing you notice is this incredibly large crowd is just gathered to see your return, and you're just greeted with tons of praise and cheering, and everybody's super hyped that you guys are back.
Did they live stream it?
No, there's no fantasy live streaming yet, but
no Twitch.
No fantasy Twitch. But you all are being live streamed on Witch.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. I wish you didn't say anything.
I would have preferred there to be no live stream.
Yeah.
You guys get out, and like everybody from the moon base is there. Just hundreds of people are cheering, and at the top of kind of like the launch zone you see standing is the director, Killian, and Bray, who are kind of remaining stoic. The director raises her hand, and I'm gonna have to find her voice again. It's been so long.
You got this. Come on, man. You got this.
Anyway, the crowd falls silent, and she looks to the party. Congratulations on your valiant efforts and success of your mission. It's been a long time since somebody's killed a god. I congratulate you on your determination, your fortitude, and your cunning in the heat of battle. And in honor of your grand success, tomorrow night we will be holding a celebration in your honor.
Ooh.
Alright.
In the meantime, I will need you all to take that crook that you have and follow me to my office. And she turns, and Bray and Killian follow closely behind her.
I'm assuming we follow her. Yeah.
I'm hoping.
You guys want to head over to see Garfield and ditch these losers?
Stan's just finishing signing a Goblin Girl's chest.
I'm like kissing a baby.
After you all are done signing chests and kissing babies and giving
Fantasy
autographs,
One Direction.
Yeah, Fantasy One Direction is there to like.
That's who we are.
Yep.
is singing for you. Like they hired a band. You all follow Killian, Bray, and the director to their quarters. Once you arrive and they walk over, the director takes her seat, and Killian and Bray take a position on either side of her desk. She looks toward you. So what happened out there?
Well,
Jaehaerys, you can take this.
Yeah, so we kind of moseyed on into town and kind of, we took him out. It was a real clean sweep with no complications. I was possessed, of course, but I defeated him and we won.
Just a little detail.
I'm very aware of The possession. What happened?
Well, on a more serious note, I was presented with a choice in our plot to get the crook from a young boy's possession. I was kind of teleported to almost a dreamscape thing with just it was only me and I can't. What the fuck was his name? No, what's his name?
Osiris.
Osiris. And I was presented with the choice to leave him within Lucas or take the crook and he would possess me, and I thought that by doing that I could defeat him and perhaps save the young boy, but I wasn't able to do this. And he unfortunately lost his life. But in the end we were able to defeat Osiris.
She kind of eyes you over and then kind of glances over the rest of the party. And is that all that happened?
Oh, somebody else can tell them about Gorp and Loki. I don't want to do all the talking.
We had a run-in with my cousin and a cohort of his. Apparently, they were hired by some source to find the god item themselves and bring it to another god that had contracted their services.
I believe it was the Norse gods, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the Norse gods. That's right. And they caused a bit of trouble for us. But we were able to clear it up in the end, and eventually they helped us to defeat Osiris. I will say they weren't very helpful. But they helped.
I see. That is very unsettling. That means that they know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't believe there'll be a threat again, though, because
the gods will always be a threat.
No, the Gorp and Loki, it told us that since they weren't able to retrieve the item or kill any of us, that the Norse gods would probably sentence them to death.
That's a shame. Since you said they helped you, right?
Yes.
Well, did you let them know that they may have a place here?
We did try, yeah. They didn't accept it outwardly, but I gave them a communication stone should they ever change their mind.
I see. Off topic here. Obviously you know what we do here. But I'd like to think myself as someone who's good at reading a room. Do you all trust what you're doing here?
Completely.
You believe in the cause that you're fighting for?
I believe in it. I do wish it wasn't sometimes shrouded with so much mystery.
I understand. And I hope that you understand that we keep that level of mystery for the safety of most people here. But you all are very important to this operation, and you've proven yourselves. And with that, I feel like I need to establish a level of trust in my own. Other than the two here, and she looks toward Bray and Killian, and they kind of look back and give her a nod. Nobody else knows what I'm about to tell you. So before I do, I need your most honest promise that this never leaves the room.
I promise. Yeah.
Yes. Of course.
For certain. At the same time, the phantom fist that Stan has is crossing his fingers.
Oh.
Wait, what is the Phantom Fist?
It's an item he got last time. Really quick, everybody. A little bit out of character, a little bit off topic. You all had some items that you didn't use. One of them being Stan's Phantom Fist, another one being Nadar's immovable bar. Make sure that you have your.
Wait, what? When did I get an immovable bar?
Last time from the gachapon.
Yeah, dude, I totally
sure
forgot
that
I
was
got
me?
that shit too.
Yeah, 100%. Because you're the only one I've got
Shit.
with an immovable
I
bar.
actually called Scoob up before we had the session. I'm like, dude, did I get something? And he's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I was just about to write up like my magic items out.
Yeah, me
I
too,
used
and I
mine-
completely forgot
Hey.
to.
I always be using that duck. That's all I'm saying.
So I did
Actually-
use my circle to fire though this time. I did remember.
You did.
That.
I like that. I was actually listening to that earlier today.
I can only use my mustache ring so much.
I mean, you
I'm
can
always-
change your
I'm always-
facial hair at any
I'm
given
always
moment.
wearing it.
Just mid-combat, change
How-
it from
how
goatee.
big
Oh,
is
shit,
your
we have to grab our
mustache?
dinner, Cole? Do you mind just like waiting for like 2 minutes? Like it won't. Our parents will freak out if we don't grab it.
You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I will be
Wait
right
a
back.
second.
Sorry about that.
So what does the Phantom Fist do?
The Phantom Fist gives anytime you use it, and he basically has kind of unlimited use for it. It doesn't do any extra damage, but it does cause a force knockback on any targets he hits while wearing it.
So is it like a glove or?
Yeah, it's like a gauntlet.
Ooh, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, is it a gauntlet?
Yes, I mean that's kind of
Oh.
how I imagined it.
Okay. For some reason, I perceived it as a ring.
No, I think they described it as a glove. I mean, it might not be a gauntlet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because we got like the whole Michael Jackson aesthetic almost going on with Stan last time, and they had that one glove on. Yeah, so it was kind of an unassuming looking glove.
Yeah, we can call it that. Like I'm very like open to changing the aesthetic or visual of an item. As long
Okay, good. It's crushed velvet.
Oh, what?
What?
I looked up Phantom Fist to see if there's a picture of it. I thought you invented Fantasy Costco.
I did not. No, there's a lot of elements from a podcast that Steven and I have watched that I've taken.
The Adventure Zone.
Yes, the Adventure Zone. It's a great. Now I've strayed away from it quite a bit, especially with the separate arcs and everything. But like the first...
Are they also god hunting?
No, they're not. They are hunting for items though, but very kind of separate items.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've tried to stray away from that as much as I can because like I don't want to carbon copy. But because I also originally was going to run you guys through the Adventure Zone, then Steven joined, and then as I continued to listen to the Adventure Zone, like I kind of didn't like the way they took it, so I was like, fuck that, I just want to, I'm gonna kind of take it my own way, and I'm glad I did, because it's really fun to just like create these things for you guys.
Yeah, it's working out well.
I'm liking it. I think it's solid.
I appreciate that. I can't wait till the next arc. I've got something really cool planned for you guys.
Oh,
This next one, I'll go ahead and spoil it a little bit. This next one's gonna be just more fun, like because the last two have been super serious, and so I kind of just want like a fun one.
Yeah.
So,
As long as it's also serious.
I mean, it's gonna add to the story, but think of it kind of like
A filler
arc.
episode.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's like a little bit of a filler arc.
The second arc of the season of My Hero.
Pretty much. Which I still need to catch up on.
so what do these items do?
It's the stuff that we get from the gachapon.
The Phantom Fist and the immovable bar.
So the Phantom Fist, whenever used, adds like a 5-foot pushback to whatever it hits. The immovable bar is a regular like iron bar, but wherever you place it, it stays. That can be in the middle of the air, it can be on the ground, whatever, like wherever, and it cannot be moved by any means.
Nice.
But Nick can move it.
Right, well, because he's the user, but like it can't be moved by anybody
God.
or anything else.
We could like lock somebody down with that thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can use it in a lot of different ways. I really
To
like
climb things.
the versatility of the item. But the idea
cool.
is also like if you used it, you have to either grab it or it's gone. So you can't just like leave it and forget it.
Oh, it won't stay there. Like we come back later for it.
Oh no, I mean it will be, but like it's
not like a boomerang.
no, right, exactly. Like you have to physically go retrieve it.
Okay. Is Nadar here?
Yeah, I think we're waiting on Nadar.
Waiting on a nader.
Also, I haven't been able to use my amulet of anime swords because just I look everywhere and there's no great sword.
Well, I kind of had something that I'm hoping you. There's an item that I made. This is a completely original item, and I'm debating on whether to just put it in the shop or not.
Is it Reinhardt's hammer?
Not quite, but that would be dope.
Oh, does it work for great hammers and stuff, or is this only swords that I can use it with?
Well, you'll see if I decide to put it in the shop or not.
Is it the big bonk?
Big bonk.
Dark Souls? Is it like that dragon?
You did hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. We left off at she's about ready to kind of tell you a story. She's eyeing over the party, just basically like this doesn't leave the room. Stan has crossed his phantom fingers.
I'm very displeased by it.
No, nobody knows.
Yeah,
nobody knows because they can't see the fan.
I can sense the evil.
I'm twirling my handlebar mustache.
Nice.
Just thought you guys should know.
How long is your mustache at this point, by the way? Does it just continue to grow?
Kind of like a dirty squirrel's tail, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hanging down.
A dirty squirrel's tail.
That's awful.
Stan's Phantom Fist twirl the other side.
That
for
way
you.
when I drink my whiskey, it just gets you can see the beer, you know.
I do have
Sounds good right now.
I do have half a bottle of Fantasy Jameson.
Nice.
Share it with me sometime.
Jesus.
I had sake.
You had.
Which you heroically gave it up.
Because that's what heroes do.
That is what a hero is.
Drunken dragon, baby.
Mm-hmm.
The drunken dragon. I love that.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get back into character. What I'm about to tell you is the origins of the God Hunters. This isn't the first group that I've been in designed to sabotage the gods. When I was younger, I was part of a rebel group, you could say, formed to originally just disrupt the God Wars. We would do anything in our power to sabotage both ends of the fight if it meant less casualties on either side. This group was led by my husband, whose name I haven't written down. Why didn't I do that?
God damn it.
You didn't write the husband's name?
No, I don't know why I didn't do that.
I was getting in this.
His name is Jeffrey.
No. No.
His name is.
That's way too simple.
His name is.
Leonidas.
No. His name is.
That's Eva.
Looking for
Tennis Sparta.
inspiration.
Leonidas.
Ooh, thank you.
Yamcha.
Kratos.
His name is Yamcha.
Yump?
Yamcha.
Yamch?
Yamcha.
Yamcha.
I'm sorry, your mic keeps
Oh.
cutting in and out,
No,
Scoop.
it's okay. I'll
Really?
try to.
Which anime is that from?
Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
Look, I'm put on the spot here. I'm sorry. I'll think of a.
His name is Dan.
Yeah, his name is. His name was also Stan.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. His name was also Stan.
Oh. No.
Wait, what about Brad?
All right. Before we get too far off, his name is just Brad. Period.
Nice.
Brad.
Nice.
After months of searching and many missions, we had finally found something that may have truly made a difference in this war, in that war. We had found a god item. I was put in charge of a scouting group in order to track the item, secure it, and make sure it never got into anybody's hands. This was the... I'm sorry, this is difficult to speak of. It was the Cloak of Freya, Norse goddess of death, war, and love. As you can imagine, this was a very, very powerful item, even compared to Osiris. We had tracked it to Hell's Forest. Knowing the dangers, we prepared as well as we could. But I would still be the only one to survive.
The entire order?
Yes. As soon as we entered the forest, as cliche as it may sound, the air changed. It grew thicker, heavier. You could feel it. You could feel the weight on your shoulders. It stunk of sulfur, and it became difficult to breathe. And immediately, I just felt as if we were being watched. Before even making it to the cave that we ended up finding the cloak in, 2 of us were lost. I don't know if they broke off or were taken and killed. We never found out. After we found the cave, we entered it, and after only a few hundred feet, we ran into a minotaur. Probably the biggest I've ever seen. We survived, but not without destroying the entrance to the cave with a stray fireball. So we did what we had to do, and we ventured further into the cave. And there, anticlimactically, just a few hundred feet more beyond the Minotaurs, was the cloak, just lying on the ground, as if it was just dirty laundry left behind. But we could feel its power. After debating for a short while, we decided, before even figuring out what to do with the cloak, we had to find an exit. We searched for a whole day and found nothing. There was only one way in and one way out. So we began to dig. And we dug for several meters. it seemed like we had a pile of rocks and debris as big as the wall, as the blockage itself. And yet we barely made a dent. It's like the forest was toying with us. And so we had to bide our time, figure out what to do. We had provisions for a few days. Maybe we could find another entrance. Maybe we could just keep digging. But nothing happened. As much as we dug, we never saw more light. Finally, the food ran dry, and we were starving and weak and on the brink of death. And I had to make an executive decision. I took on the cloak. I blacked out immediately. And seemed to come to just as fast, except instead of my group, I was face to face with Freya. She promised my group's safety, but she wanted a sacrifice, and so I offered her my life, and she agreed. And that was a mistake. I watched as a prisoner in my own body as she killed my entire group. And then she walked to the pile of debris, and despite all of our digging and all of our efforts, as soon as she stepped foot even close to it, it parted like curtains. And then I blacked out again. And when I came to, I was standing over my husband, Brad.
Okay, it's Jeffrey.
And I had this incredibly sharp pain in my chest.
In your what?
In my chest.
Oh, okay.
Chest. And I looked down, and a branch of mistletoe had been struck through me. And I was in control of my body again. My husband's last words were that he loved me. And in my anger, I was able to seal away the cloak and take control. Our entire rebel group was dead. I had killed them. Soon after, I decided to vow my vengeance against the gods. All of the gods. And so I found the God Hunters. And then I met Davenport. A little odd at first. But despite initially not understanding anything he said, and Davenport kind of peeks his head around the door, and he goes, "Davenport!" Yes, Davenport, I know. He gave me the power to destroy the gods. And she kind of runs her fingertips over the white oak staff.
So, is somebody playing lute music, by the way?
Yeah, I heard something in
That
the
would
back.
be Nadar.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was listening.
Nadar's just kind of, Nadar, would you please pay attention? This is a very intimate moment for me.
Sorry.
What are you listening to?
Renaissance Lute John Dowland album.
Nice. Nice, man.
Sorry, my bad. I'll put the lute on.
Thank you, Nadar. It kind of means a lot to me. Thank
It's a
you.
habit. I'm sorry.
So, I recruited Davenport to my cause. And we just grew. And I destroyed the cloak. And thanks to you, I've destroyed 2 more, and soon to be 3, of these god items. So I have to ask one more time. Is there anything that I need to know? And she eyes you all over.
Actually, there is.
Oh shit.
Oh.
During our quest to stop Osiris, I learned of there was another faction hunting for the god items as well, not just Gorp and Loke. There's a man from my homeland by the name of Cairo Sedgero, and I haven't found him yet. Gendrix and I searched for him, but by the time we reached his camp, he was gone. And we're kind of at a dead end right now in terms of where he went. But we know that he was for sure after Osiris's item. So he could be a threat on our journey at some point.
Thank you for this information, Koji. That is also very unsettling.
Very what?
Unsettling.
Okay. He is very dangerous. He's a master
Your name
swordsman.
sends chills down my spine.
I once saw him stop a fight just with his presence.
God damn it.
To me personally, it looked like he was backing away, but actually he was getting an attack position.
Have you seen this man, Jaehaerys?
Only in my dreams.
Oh my god. Well, I appreciate you sharing this with me, Koji. The more people that know about these god items, the more dangerous this job becomes.
Don't worry, I'm committed to stopping him.
I put my full faith in you. And all of you. Thank you for what you've done. Now, if you please... And Davenport rolls out the cart with the magnifying dome on top of it. And he rolls it in front of you guys and opens up the case and gives a little pat. Davenport! Allow me to finish the job.
Which one of us has it, by the way?
I think I took it.
I think I think Koji ended up taking it.
I hand over the Crook of Osiris.
And Davenport closes it, and once again, as you've seen twice before, the director stands up and grabs her white oak staff and raises it above her head. And as she does, the sun's light seems to focus in on the tip of the staff, and it glows a blinding bright light and shoots a ray of pure energy out through the staff and into the magnifying dome of this case. And when the light fades, the item has turned to ash. Thank you again. I will let you all be off here. Fantasy Costco is of course waiting for you.
We just lost someone. We lost Jaehaerys.
Oh,
shit.
okay. Pause.
Jimmy, come back.
So just a clarification. What was the director? What was she doing? Looking for the cloak originally?
She was part of a rebel group. Just kind of on a much smaller scale, right? Just kind of a guerrilla warfare kind of rebel group.
Right.
Just a bunch of ragtags looking to stop the war and minimize the damage that it caused.
The God Wars.
Yes. And she was this rebel group was on neither side, both, and they were in the kind of the business of sabotaging both sides in order to prevent battles altogether, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had come across information leading them to the Cloak of Freya,
Right.
and thus the story that I told happened of
And Freya basically betrayed her.
yes, and killed her entire group. She was able to overpower her after kind of being shown Freya's weakness or being attacked with Freya's weakness. Then her anger allowed her to have enough kind of willpower to stay overpowered until she could seal her away and be destroyed.
Okay, I didn't really understand the whole like how she got free part. That was what was confusing me.
I have returned.
Welcome back. What was what did you miss?
We put the thing on the cart.
Okay, it got destroyed. You missed a lot of like detail, but you can listen on the comeback.
There was white light and sun, whatever.
Yeah, all that good
My
stuff.
favorite part, though, Fantasy Costco.
Here we go.
Forget all this god fighting.
Let's upgrade, dudes.
I know Gendrix is excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's been a while since he's gotten some.
And you all walk through the store and hear the familiar song.
Fantasy Costco, where all your dreams come true. Got a deal for you.
Hello, everybody! How are you? I thought you all might have died! It's me! Do you remember me? I'm Garfield the Diaz Warlock!
How could I forget?
Oh, I bet you couldn't forget, Elf Boy!
Oh.
I'm always remembered.
I'd be
Hello,
lying if I
Garfield.
Hello, Christ Boy!
Hi, Garfield.
Hi, pretty boy!
Hey,
Hi, Garfield.
Oh my gosh, it's Goblin Boy and Asian Boy! I need to come up with a better name for you. That one's racist!
What about... Well, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
Oh, it's a tough crowd.
Are you all excited to see my new wares?
Of course.
Yes.
So what's left are from the last time we have the can of wine juice, can of juice. It's non-alcoholic. And I think you all bought all the other items previously listed, but now we have new items. We have
Yes.
Yay!
I don't know how much gold I have. Shit.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm sorry. Retcon here a little bit. The director has gifted you all 2,500 gold pieces each.
Holy
I
shit.
had last written down. I had 1810.
God damn.
Damn,
All
so
right.
money.
you're rich.
Yeah.
So you said
Tiny,
2,500?
A piece, yes.
Hold on, I gotta do some quick math.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah,
Mr.
that-
Nadar.
That 100
What-
gold pieces that you that just ate some dick for doesn't seem so great now, does it, Gendrix?
Oh.
Nadar,
What?
I whispered something to you. If you would like to check your whisper
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah, I already saw.
So, we have some new items. We have the mirror shield of fantastical tales. I like this one a lot. This is a shield, a regular shield with a mirror front, and every time you fight and kill an enemy with it, it gets a new engraving on it.
Do you have to shield bash them with it?
No, you don't. You just have to kill the enemy while wielding the shield. Now, the
I
fun
want it.
part about this is when you kill an enemy and it's an engraving of that enemy appears on the mirror shield, you get +1 anytime you fight that enemy, any kind of that enemy again.
Oh.
So
Oh,
another
does it stack?
No, it does not stack. So you'll get +1 just anytime, like, say you fight goblins and then you kill a goblin. Anytime you fight a goblin, you'll just get +1. Anytime they attack you. So here's the cool thing, too. You can lie to this shield.
What?
You can talk to the shield, and if you pass a successful, like, what would it be called? Not a convincing roll.
Like a persuasion?
A persuasion roll,
check.
yes. If you pass a successful persuasion check, you can lie to the shield that you've already fought an enemy and get +1 against that, and it'll become engraved into your shield. You have to tell it a tale of how you killed this enemy. So you have to lie to it. However, if you fail 3 times, the shield resets entirely and loses all of its engravings.
Oh no.
Then we have the animated shield. This adds,
Oh my goodness, Lord.
This adds +2 to your AC. It's a shield you don't have to physically hold. You use it, and it will just stand in front of you.
Wait, so if you bring it with you and you just, like, put it down?
It floats in front of you. It floats. It'll move
Whoa.
with you. It'll...
That's cool.
Yeah, but you can,
Oh my...
you can only position it one way, front, back, or either side. And so attacks from those directions will have, you get the +2. So if you have it in your front and somebody attacks from the back, you don't get that +2.
Okay.
Got it? Then we have the thermo gloves. I like these ones. You have one fiery glove and one ice cold glove. These are sold in a pair. The fiery glove inflicts fire damage, and the ice glove obviously inflicts ice damage. The fire glove can ignite flammable objects, while the ice glove can freeze small bodies of an uninhabited water. And once per day, you can clap to cause a steam cloud that causes 1d6 fire damage and obscures vision for 10 feet. So it forms like a steam cloud. When you do this, though, but the gloves lose their properties until the next day. I should name prices. The mirror shield is 2,000 gold pieces. The animated shield is 2,500. The thermo gloves are 3,000. Then you have the Ring of the Ram, which I have to look up really quick because I forgot what it does. This is an actual D&D item, though. The Ring of the Ram is 2,000 gold pieces, though. And I'm going to read it, what it does. It has 1 charge per day. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to attack one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The ring produces a spectral ram's head and makes its attack roll with a +7 bonus.
Oh, Jesus.
God damn.
On a hit, the target takes 2d10 force damage and is pushed 5 feet away from you. Alternatively, you can use your charge to try to break an object you see within 60 feet of you. This strength check gets a +5 bonus. And then you have the Bagpipes of Invisibility.
Oh no.
Invisibility.
No.
It makes you completely
Yes.
invisible, but
Dude.
only as long as you play the bagpipes.
Oh my god.
This is 500 gold pieces.
Okay, but wait a minute.
Are they gonna hear the bagpipes?
Yes.
Yes. That's fucking awesome.
I will take the bagpipes.
Oh my god.
I do have a
If you didn't, I was going to.
I have a quick question
I feel
about
like
the
I'm
mirror
obligated.
shield.
Y'all can fight over them.
You are.
Oh, what do you have a question? What was your question there?
So the mirror shield, so my regular shield is just like a +2 AC. Is the mirror shield the same?
Mirror shield is +1, plus you get another. You know what? No, +2, plus you get another +1 for any enemy that's engraved on the mirror shield.
Okay, I'm gonna buy that shield.
So what is the point of being invisible if you're playing the loud-ass bagpipes?
You can play them quietly, I'm sure. You just have to be
I
playing
don't
them.
think
No,
You can't play
bagpipes
the
can be
bagpipes
quiet.
quietly.
And
Okay, let me look up quiet bagpipes.
How much
real
does it
quick.
cost?
That is 500 gold pieces.
I'll take
I
it.
realize it's kind
What?
of shitty, but you know, I've got to
No,
get rid of it.
I'll take it. It's a collector's item, I swear.
Any other takers for the bagpipes? I want to see some controversy.
You know what? I'll take the bag. But no,
It would well with my invisibility meme.
No, you're not the bard.
That's true.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were the only one allowed to play instruments.
That's pretty much it, though.
Mr. Mustache Boy, is that what you want? You want
That
the
is
bagpipes?
correct.
You guys could bid. You guys could bidding war. You don't have to.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could. If
bid,
he wants to
bid.
outbid me for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take any bids. 500's the start.
600.
Oh,
601.
boy.
This is getting tense.
I'm gonna.
601.
Oh my.
It's the auction.
We got 601 going once.
Oh fucking hell! Somebody outbid me.
Going
Jesus.
twice. Oh
No.
3.
What? Oh, 603. Going once. Going twice.
700.
Oh my goodness! Oh, 700 gold pieces going once.
Can I roll to knock Gendrix out?
Oh my god.
Going twice. Sold to the elf boy for 700 gold pieces.
Yeah, good job, Gendrix.
And he
Hell yeah.
takes out the bagpipes and hands them over.
And they make like a weird noise, like.
So, how really quick,
Awesome.
you said the one shield was, what's the mirror shield? How much is
The
it?
mirror shield is 2,000 gold pieces.
And how much is the other one?
The other one is 2,500 gold pieces. You cannot stack these.
I'd like to purchase the gloves.
Oh shit, maybe you can. Fuck! If you have the gold, I'll let you stack them, as much as I fucking hate it. But first, hold on, I need to come up with a better name for you. Oriental boy? Is that racist?
That might be worse.
Ninja boy, like hello.
Oh, I feel like that's worse. I'm just here. I don't want to be sued, so I'm just. You want these are 3,000 gold pieces. Can you afford that?
Of course I can.
Oh.
Hold on.
I kind of figured the goblin would take them, considering he's a monk. But sure.
Wait, what?
Oh, 3,000 gold pieces it is! And he hands over the thermo gloves to Koji.
Alright. Unless Stan wanted to buy them.
No, Stan wants the mirror shield.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
but
take the gloves.
Jahari's just took that.
Oh fuck!
Well, I mean,
How
he
did I
hasn't
miss
bought
that?
he hasn't bought it yet. To be fair.
Well, wait. Stan, why don't hear me out, Stan? Like that, you don't. I use a shield in combat regularly,
This
whereas
is true.
you can have the animated shield, and you don't even have to hold it, and you can still rip people's eyes out.
Scoob, what are the name of the gloves?
Think about
the
it.
thermal
You get a
gloves.
shield, and you can use both hands to rip eyes out.
This is pretty cool.
You'll want to write that down, or like, do you need a reminder of the effect, Koji?
Yeah, probably.
I would like to buy the mirror shield.
Can I find them
Buy
online?
Probably. I kind of stole the idea. I put a little bit of a difference on it, but
Okay, then I'll write down what you have.
so you got a fire glove and an ice glove. Fire glove inflicts fire damage. Ice glove inflicts ice damage. Fire glove can ignite flammable objects. Ice glove can freeze small bodies up uninhabited water, and you can clap the gloves together to create a steam cloud of 10 feet at the center of the gloves, obviously. And that steam cloud will do 1d6 damage as well as obscure vision of anybody inside of it. You can do that once per day, and when you do it, it like removes the quality of the gloves for one whole day. So like they lose their fire and ice properties.
Can this
Okay.
be what the mirror shield looks like?
Did you send it in the chat?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, well, I mean, I give it more of like a mirror sheen, but yeah, I like it.
That's cool.
So,
Alright, so Scoob, did you already run down the list of the items available?
yes, those are all the items.
Okay, got it.
I detracted my gold. Can I buy it, Garfield, please? Mirror shield.
Do you have enough gold?
It's only 2,000.
Alright, then here you go.
And I toss the coin purse of exactly 2,000 gold pieces up into the air.
Oh god, that makes me so hot.
I catch it out of the air and then I just hand it to him.
Oh, so close.
This has got to be your favorite character.
Oh, by far. I personally get hard every time I get to talk like him.
Oh.
Mr. Garfield, how much is that other shield?
The other shield is 2,500.
Jesus.
It's big money, but for a great item.
Is it though?
You can literally. It's a floating shield, dude. Also, I love the way you talk.
I was gonna buy both, but I couldn't afford it.
Perhaps Garfield and Stan hail from the same area.
Where are you from?
The West End?
I've heard there's a lot of gang activity out there.
A lot.
The Goblin Gang.
Marauders.
Shit.
That's a Louisville joke, by the way. We have a really shitty West End.
Nice.
Shit. I don't know if I want to commit to this, honestly.
So it's +2 AC, which is also really good because like that won't affect your because you're still technically unarmed and wearing no armor because the shield is just floating. It won't affect your monk stats. Because I know you get a bonus if you're completely unarmored.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk and pass on this one for now.
Oh.
Garfield, what do you have in the way of
Great swords.
How to put this? Actually, yeah, I could use a proper weapon. All I've got is a pair of nunchaku, and a dagger. I think I'd like to invest in a proper weapon.
What kind of weapon are you looking for?
I'm looking for a great sword.
Something that's got some pizzazz. Something that makes a statement. What do you got?
I think I may have just the item for you.
Okay.
And he's kind of walks off to the back, and you hear a bunch of banging and clanging, and it's like, I know I put it somewhere.
Oh my god.
What have you done, Stan?
What have I done?
I'm kind of excited.
I know it's gotta be back here, so just give me a moment there, Goblin Boy!
Garfield!
What?
If you can find a great sword and or a great hammer and or a great axe while you're back there, would you just send it this way?
Oh, absolutely, but I know I don't have one.
Just think about it.
I'll think really hard.
Let me know.
I'm trying to think of an item to give Stan. Give me a moment.
Oh.
He's stalling.
I'll be here.
I'm definitely not stalling, guys. Hold on.
It's getting kind of late.
Hey, why don't you eat a dog penis? Okay.
I love how it sounds.
Oh.
I love how it sounds like he's like in the other room.
I'm trying. I'm getting no inspiration. Hold on. Damn it, Stan!
Jesus. What did you do to him, Stan?
I think I broke him.
Damn it, Stan!
I know it's back here somewhere.
Is it though?
Hold on. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do.
Garfield, I'm still working on our Saki Enterprise. It's in progress.
Stan?
Yes?
Okay.
Just the item for you.
No acknowledgement.
No, I heard you. God, I just gotta call you by your name, don't I? Okay, Koji. I heard you.
God, that was venomous.
Wait, why don't you call him Saki Boy?
Sake boy, I love it.
What am I?
You're Goblin Boy.
That's so unoriginal.
Oh, okay, what do you want, Balls Boy?
No.
You little beanbag boy?
No,
Just forget it.
Holy man.
Just forget it.
Hey, Garfield, back off, alright?
I'm sorry, it was stressful coming up with this item.
Alright, what do you got for me?
It's a gun!
What?
Glock.
Gave him the Draco.
And he presents to you a,
Bump stock.
It looks like a kind of a hand crossbow, but it seems to have a magical enchantment. And he goes,
Rapid fire.
Repeat the fire!
This is, are you sure you can handle this strap?
Hell yeah, baby.
Alright! And so I'm going to sell this. How much money you got there? Cause this is some serious
willing.
shit.
I'm not willing to disclose that. How much are you asking?
3,000 gold pieces.
Well, that's not in my budget.
Wait, tell me the information. What is it?
Yeah,
This baby gets
No!
6 shots per day. But
That's it?
That's it?
okay, but listen, hear me out. It's a fucking gun.
It's a
Okay.
crossbow.
Something's telling me you're.
I'm coming up with this shit on the spot, okay?
Maybe hold on
We
to
can
that.
come back later.
This gun does 2d10.
Yeah, should we go to the fantasy
Hold on.
gashapon?
This
Oh,
this
sorry.
this gun does 2d10 magic damage.
Shit.
It's a fucking gun.
Your pricing is a little
What
weird.
is it called?
The gun.
Done.
Well,
Not
The
like hand cannons? Or...
the Glockinator.
Alright, I like it.
It sounds like a thing off the menu at Wendy's.
What is Wendy's?
Fantasy
Fantasy,
Wendy's.
yeah.
It's my favorite place to get the 4 for 4 gold pieces.
I'm looking forward to Fantasy Wendy's Fantasy Breakfast.
Dude, it's amazing.
I've heard from the grapevine that fantasy frosty chino is really bomb.
It's what everyone says.
So,
It's really good.
Are
Beanbag
you guys getting
Boy,
it?
do you want the Glockinator?
well, I can only afford 2,700 to spare.
Well,
to
maybe
spend,
one of
so,
your friends might want to give you a loan.
I can cover you, Stan.
Wow. Hey,
This isn't really my style, actually, Garfield.
it's pretty hard to rip eyes out with a Glico.
Oh boy, hold on! I've got a perfect item for you.
I need something a little more personal.
And he
It's
comes,
a late-
and he leaves, and he comes back, and he has an ice
Please
cream
tell me
scoop.
it's 2 spoons.
He's got I was gonna say a ladle.
I'll buy it.
Here, you can just have it.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what? A ladle?
It's an ice cream scoop.
Oh my god, no.
This is
Yeah, you can just have it.
That's terrifying.
Just
What are the
Stan-
stats on that?
Stan-
Stan's eyes are glistening as he clutches it.
it's got advantage on all eyeball attacks.
Oh no.
1d4 damage.
Beautiful.
1d4 damage. That's
But it can take eyeballs from living targets.
Okay, all right. Now I'm sorry.
Write
I
this.
don't wanna,
We should probably write this down.
I'm writing this down. I don't want to waste anybody else's time. But there is one more thing that I think I'd like to get this time around.
Sure.
What do you got in the way of footwear? Now I know, like we all got some sweet boots with some spurs for our last mission, but I don't know. I'm wondering what you got.
I have my J's.
So currently I have no... Okay, so I'm gonna have to spoil this a little bit. Just wait on the footwear, and you'll have some.
Oh, okay.
opportun-
All right.
You'll have some more opportunities by the next session.
Fantasy
You know what, Garfield? I'm actually satisfied. My pockets are still full and my heart is full, thanks to you and this precious gift of this scoop. So thank you.
A satisfied customer is a happy Garfield.
Thank you for the shield.
Gendrix, he couldn't stop talking to you about you on our last adventure.
Oh my goodness! Oh, hopefully all good things.
Of course. He said he couldn't wait to see you again.
Oh, elf boy.
The word spiny yet pleasurable came up.
A couple of times, actually.
That's how they describe me.
It's just locker room talk.
I'll take you to the locker room.
I would like to leave.
Okay. Oh, but here are your Gachapon coins. And he flips
Thank
the
you.
coins.
Thank
Oh, wait, Gentrix, did you want anything? There's still the
Oh, wait, Garfield, I have a question.
there's still the Ring of the Ram and the can of juice.
Oh, how much was that RAM?
2,000 gold pieces.
I got the bagpipes. That'll do.
Oh,
That RAM.
that's
That
right.
RAM.
It's good stuff.
That RAM's pretty cool business.
Well, I'm interested in the RAM too.
Oh,
You have
yeah, I
like
forgot
6
about that.
rings, dude.
I do not, Jumbie. I have one.
Who's
And
Jumbie?
it's a mustache ring. Look at my mustache.
Jumbe.
Who's Jumpy?
Sorry. You remind me of something.
How much is the Ring of the Ram?
Ring of the Ram is 2,000 gold pieces.
I'll give you 2,001 for it.
That's
Right
out of my
now.
budget right now.
2010 gold pieces right now.
Well, I'll give you 2,009 gold pieces.
Oh, that's tempting, but
And a firm hug.
I'm not really into the big boys, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
I would like to leave again.
So 2,010 gold pieces there.
Well, 2000.
2,000. Yeah, that's fair.
I will give you 2,009 gold
Oh,
pieces
2,009 gold
and a
pieces.
firm hug.
2010 gold pieces and 2 firm hugs if you want it.
You can you all can
Open to
keep
you.
the hugs. I've kind of.
Like I said, it's up to you. It's up to you.
I'll take the 2,010 gold pieces though.
Alright, sounds good. Deal.
Gendrix will give you 1,000 gold pieces and some special
So
time
what is this
together.
RAM?
Oh.
What does it do
A
again?
bit.
Ring of the Ram. Let me bring it up again. It has one.
No, Gendrix.
I know it has one charge per day. You can use an action to use one of it to use its charge attack to attack a creature within 60 feet of you.
Can I knock over
The
somebody?
ring
Like-
produces a spectral ram's head, and the attack roll gets a +7 bonus.
How
That's
big
so
is this
dope.
RAM?
Let's say it's like the size of like a 50-inch TV. Like it's big.
And can this be used to just knock people
Oh,
over?
why didn't you
Like-
just say 50
like
inch?
Why don't you just say like a proper bighorn ram set?
That's a bigger than a
Oh,
RAM,
that's
dude.
much bigger. Yeah, this is spectral. So yes, it can be used to knock over just like walls or anything that's like destructible.
Okay, so
it gets
Dude.
a +7 for the attack roll, and then when if it hits, it gets 2d10 force damage, as well as it pushes the target 5 feet away from you. And on the like, if you use it to destroy something like a door, a wall, etc., etc., it's +5 on that roll.
I'd like to use it on Gendrix.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an attack roll for me.
Okay.
Al?
Hold on.
And they say
One.
chivalry is dead.
I got a 15.
15. Is that plus the 7?
With it, yeah, that'd be plus it. Yeah.
You added the 7 already to it?
No, I mean like that, like 15 base. and
Okay,
then
15
add
flat
7.
plus 7. Yeah, that's gonna hit. A spectral ram. You point the ring, kind of like Green Lantern style, at Jahari's. And
Whoa!
Gendrix,
No!
Gendrix.
Oh, Gendrix. Sorry. Wait, why are you going after Gendrix?
Wait, what?
Hey, that's my favorite one.
He bought his bagpipes out from underneath him. He's got beef.
And
Oh.
he God, go ahead and roll 2d10, I guess. God, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Wait, no. As you do it, Garfield jumps and pushes Gendrix out of the way and takes the damage.
Oh my god!
Roll 2d10.
I did not roll yet. No, that's not fair.
You already rolled the attack.
Oh my god, if you killed Garfield!
I'm going to grab my arm and whip it out like the other way.
No, this all has to happen so fast where you can't stop
Right.
it.
Yeah, this is a 6-second turn.
Can I jump in front of, like,
No.
Garfield?
No.
This is a 6-second turn.
No, because Garfield's got those sharp cat reflexes.
Yeah, that's the only reason he's able to like come in on this.
Oh.
He's like, ooh, that's a good reason.
Shut up, Jake.
What's the D10 die? Oh, there it is. Oh god. Oh god.
Roll it twice.
Oh god. So I got an 8 and a 5.
Oh,
You hit him for 13 damage and he flies backwards.
oh god.
Oh!
I pick Stan up and I whip him ball first at Garfield. Can we get a replay on that?
So, to recap,
Sorry, fellas, I'm already drained.
yeah, he is drained because this is like a full day hasn't stopped. So we have Nadar who points his ring of the ram immediately at Gendrix after getting it.
Oh god.
Garfield, afraid to lose his loved one,
You fool.
jumps
Damn.
and pushes Gendrix out of the way like an anime protagonist pushing a girl out of the way of a bus. He takes the spectral ram head, like full on, getting the 13 damage that it brings, and being flown back a good 5 feet.
How's you feeling?
He stands up. That fucking hurts.
Gendrix, were
Why'd
you
you
moved?
do that?
Were you moved by that action?
I was.
And then he looks at Gendrix and he's, "Are you okay?"
Oh.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
I'd like to go cast Lay on Hands.
You already used it all.
No!
Oh no.
This is all happening within the same day of the last session. It's
A
okay.
long day.
I have healing potions. But guess what, mustache boy? You're getting fucked in the prices next time.
Oh.
Now here's your fucking your gachapon tokens.
That's your own fault.
Get
You
the
never
fuck out of
saved
my
him.
store before I cast Garfield magic on you.
Garfield, I'm so sorry.
I can summon my penis anywhere I want.
Gar, come on, let's just go.
Oh god.
Garfield, I'm very sorry for the trouble.
You all walk out of the fantasy.
We'll talk
castle.
stocky later.
Sounds good, assholes.
Don't do anything.
I tried to save him with the balls, but
And you, you guys walk into the fantasy gachapon. Oh God! It's you guys again.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
Yo.
What's this guy's name again?
It's Terry.
Oh, what up, Terry?
Thanks for remembering my name.
I remember. I wrote it down. I wrote it down. I said, "Remember Terry," because he is sad.
I'll write it down. Hold on.
Dad, I'm not feeling. And he looks at you, Stan. Oh,
Terry, my man, what's up?
hey, you happen to been practicing how to turn a lever by chance?
Absolutely.
We've been working on
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
God,
that's
I
great.
remember that.
This might actually go well then.
Jesus.
Stan, now just do what we talked about.
We'll go with the goblin. We'll go with the goblin first. You said
Sure.
Your name is Stan, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
what?
got this, Stan.
I believe in you. Come on. And he just kind
All
of
right.
makes a little motion forward.
I like rustle his hair. You know how a father does.
Does Stan have hair?
So Stan is just standing there and staring at him, and Stan is going to use the Phantom Fist to throw the coin at his head.
At Terry's head?
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Why?
I
Why are you all so destructive and mean today?
I
not
guess
me.
I have to roll a. I guess that would just be an attack roll.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Go ahead and I'll give you +3 on your attack roll, considering using the Phantom Fist for that extra force.
Poor Terry.
Why are you throwing a coin at Terry?
Alright, mate. Hang on. I don't know where the fuck my die are. Zach, I'm gonna trust your roll. Just roll for me.
Oh, got it. Let me bring up a.
Do you not have? Do you want? I have dice.
No, I've got my die here somewhere. I can't remember where I left them.
You rolled a 3, but plus
Okay,
3,
alright.
that's 6. I'm gonna say that hits.
Oh no.
You throw your die and the extra. Go ahead and roll like a D4 of damage. You don't have your die. Hold on.
No.
I have a D4 right here.
I'm
rolled
not
a-
looking to.
You hit
I'm
him
not
for
looking to
7
inflict-
damage,
Jesus.
and he flies off of his because he's sitting on like a what would it, not a totem, like a
stool.
podium. A podium. That's it. A
Podium.
podium.
A podium?
Yes. And he's sitting on a stool, and you hit him square in the forehead, and like he's just like a little I've told you guys, he looks like those goblins from Harry Potter that like run the bank,
Yeah.
and like he falls like a good 3 feet, which is like his entire height,
Gotcha.
and he takes 7 damage, and he's like, ah, why would you even do that?
Whoopsie
Yeah.
daisy.
What do you mean, whoopsie daisy?
Stan just casually walks over and picks the coin up off the floor.
What, Stan?
Why?
Stan, we didn't talk about that.
Are you?
It's okay, Stan. I
Are you
understand.
putting it in, or what are you doing now?
No, Stan's just gonna put it in his pocket.
No! No! And he just curls up.
You monster.
Somebody else go, please.
Gendrix, please go.
I'm gonna go help him up. Okay, if no one else.
He's like shivering from the
I'm like,
pain.
hey, Carrie, it's okay.
It's not okay. He does this every time. It's not hard. You just put the thing in the thing.
To be fair, you did have a snarky comment.
What?
You made a snarky comment when he came in.
I look. He's done this every time.
Don't be an asshole.
Figure it out.
I cannot with this hostility right now.
I can't either. Okay, is
Someone please
anybody
put the
going?
Dutch mic.
Gendrix is going.
And he by the way, really quick, Terry crawls back up onto his stool, but with like great struggle because it's as tall as he is.
Gendrix, go!
I don't like this guy.
Oh my god!
What did I do to you?
Okay, oh my god.
You like the cat that had sex with you, but you don't like me. I give you free items.
Please go, anyone.
I'll do it.
Someone else go.
I got it.
Please.
I put the coin in and turn it or whatever.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh boy. Oh, fucking 1.
Well, it's not. It's a.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It doesn't scale.
and you turn it, and a box about the size of a shoebox, or a capsule about the size of a shoebox falls, and you open it up, and inside is a completely black cloak.
A what?
And a completely black cloak,
Okay.
and Terry starts to flip through his book, and he says, "Oh, that's the hold on, my head hurts. That's the cloak of the manta ray."
Of the what?
The cloak of the manta ray. Is my mic really not working that good?
It cut out
It
there.
cuts off a lot.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
I tried to tell you.
I know. This allows you to not only breathe underwater, but also swim faster than normal.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Wow.
It's pretty
Thank
good.
That's
Wow,
Godian
Godian
dope.
over here.
Thank you.
That's cool, man.
All right, who's next?
I missed what he got. What did he get?
The cloak of the manta ray.
Oh my god.
It makes him breathe underwater and swim faster.
I love that voice.
Terry, you feeling okay?
Terry's like, fuck
I'm
this.
just, I just don't get why you guys don't like me. I'm.
I like you, Terry.
Thank you. That's all.
I appreciate what you do.
I give you
Fuck
free
you.
items. Ah! Who's next?
I'll rock, paper, scissors for it.
Go ahead.
All right, Jerry's, you're up.
Alright. I basically just put the coin in the thing and I turn it, and that's the whole thing. And I give Terry an appreciative nod as I do it.
Thank you. And out comes a extremely small.
I didn't roll.
I know. I just want to give you this.
Okay.
You know what? No. Okay, go ahead. Roll. That's not fair.
No, I'll take.
No,
okay.
go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no.
Roll.
I rolled a 15.
It's still gonna be the same thing.
I rolled a 15.
Oh no, it's not the same thing. I think this will be.
Oh shit!
I have to.
The suspense is really getting to me.
I know. I'm sorry. I have to look this one up.
It's heavy.
So, also, this is a very small capsule. And you open it up, and it looks initially just like a very plain copper ring. But Stan starts to look through his book.
Damn.
I do.
Sorry, Terry. Terry
Can read?
Terry starts to flip through his book. And Stan can read. And he points to it. He says, that's... Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm going to give you this. That's the Ring of the Giant Slayer. Used originally to, obviously, slay giants. So, against all enemies that are large or bigger, such as giants, trolls, etc., you get +1 AC and +1 damage for your rolls and your attack to any of those creatures.
+1 AC and damage?
Yes, to any creature that's larger, or that is in the category of large or bigger, which is kind of up to my discretion, but generally anything that's like 8 feet or bigger.
Oh, baby. So, is that my attack roll, or is it just damage?
That's attack roll and damage.
Oh, baby.
What does the +1 AC do?
So if a large creature tries to attack him, he gets +1
Oh.
AC against that.
Okay.
You got yourselves a giant. So what is it? Is it just copper? Like just
Yeah,
no
it's just a
engraving?
plain copper ring. Nothing special looking about it.
Well, I can dig that.
Who's next?
I guess I am.
Alright,
Why are you all so hesitant to get cool stuff?
I know,
I'm not.
it's literally
I'm not.
literally free cool stuff that I pick out just for you guys.
I'm not. I'm just being polite. I'm just seeing if anyone else wants to go. That's all. Alright, I walk up, I take my coin out, and I put it in the machine, turn the handle.
Roll me a d20, baby.
Alright. You got it. 20.
Ooh. I also gotta look up this item. I'm sorry.
What do you do if we roll a number we've already gotten?
I replaced that item from the last time.
Yeah, he comes
so
up with new items.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I've got 20 items, and every time you roll an item, I have to get a new item for that number by the time you all come back.
So that's what you spend all your time doing.
Oh, dude, it's like, honestly, this takes up more time than like any of the fucking writing.
Well, you could just let us get the 20 things, you know, like, maybe there's a certain item we want, but don't know what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna give that to you, but I feel like that wasn't fair.
Yeah.
So, let's say... a capsule the size of, like, a glasses box, like, you know, that box that holds your glasses made of plastic,
To do.
pops out, and you open it, and inside are a pair of goggles with copper, like, lining and dark green lenses, and Terry starts to flip through his book again, and he says, "Oh, this is easy. These are the goggles of night. Whenever you're wearing these, you get dark vision, which means you can see better in the dark." So if it was like pitch black, instead of seeing literally nothing, you would have minor vision while wearing these. And if it was like just kind of dark and you put these on, you'd see like perfectly.
Very clear.
Yes.
What happens if I put them on during the daytime?
I would not recommend that. My eyes!
My leg!
My leg! That leaves... I guess just you. Oh, wait, no. The elf. Which one of you guys want to go first? I hope it's the elf.
Fuck you, you little bitch.
What did I do to you? Free items!
Get out my leg.
There's just no reason to be that rude.
I didn't even do anything. This is
Get
my
out
job.
Cord, and I put it up. Don't look me in the eye, you little bitch. Put it on him.
Roll me a d20. God.
He's just gonna start giving you fucking, like, shit in a capsule, dude.
3.
Ha. I already know what this is, you piece of shit. This is the ring of pointing.
Ring of what?
The ring of pointing.
What does that do?
It's just essentially, you have a laser pointer that is also a ring.
Alright.
Sweet, that's cool.
I put it on my laser point and put
My eyes! Son of a bitch!
you little bitch.
No!
I don't control what comes out! God!
Restrain this madman.
Alright.
I'm gonna start kicking you guys out, I swear to God!
We're such assholes.
Alright, that leaves just you, Stan.
Okay.
Please, just do the thing.
Yep, Stan's just gonna walk up and just put it right in. No fuss or anything.
Okay, are you gonna turn it?
He's going to look over his shoulder and stare Terry right in his eyes, and then slowly turn it.
Oh my God, thank you.
Why?
I'm getting such immense pleasure from this.
Why don't we like Terry?
And I'll roll a d20 for you, is that alright?
Yeah, no, of course. I'm sorry. I don't know where my die. I gotta find it.
Alright, you got a 20, which is really cool, because I really wanted to give you this item.
Oh, lucky
okay.
you.
So
Sweet.
another capsule pops out about the size of a shoebox, and you open it up, and inside is a regular looking mace, except on the handle there is a cross, but not like a Jesus cross, but more of like the red cross.
Okay.
Like the Deus Vault?
No, well, I mean, maybe, but it's just like the red cross kind of like
Templar cross.
yeah.
That Deus Vault.
And he looks it up in his book. That is the Merciful Mace. It's a regular mace, has all the same kind of attributes, but it cannot kill. So what that means is, as long as that mace is the only one hitting, or like, it cannot strike the killing blow.
But it can drop HP.
Yeah, it can drop HP.
Oh! Stan would like to hit Terry.
Oh my God! No! I will not allow it this time.
Fuck him up. I grabbed Jahari and say, fuck him up.
Okay, strength contest me.
That
No,
would be-
no, stop! I'm not serious. And
Me
he
either.
Me either. I would like to arm wrestle Gendrix on the spot.
There's really nowhere to arm wrestle in here.
We could do it on the bar.
Are you guys done? Because there's actually some more left in the session before.
I'm done.
Oh!
Oh yeah, I got a little bit more here. So, you all leave, and the next night rolls around, and your party is started. And just like the whole moon base is here. Everybody's having fun and drinking and dancing. And
Wait, drinking?
like juice.
Oh.
No, actually, I'm just kidding. This is the one exception.
Oh, shit!
Ew!
And
it's gonna be lit!
But it's like bootleg, right? Like nobody, like it's supposed to be like low key, but everybody already knows. There's like so Scubias Glassbreaker is like casting a spell that turns beverages into alcohol and be like, shush, shush, don't tell anybody. And he's also
like my senior prom.
And he's already been drinking this as well, so he's already got the shit off and everything.
Say, Scubias, can you whip us up some sake?
Unfortunately, I just add alcohol to whatever I'm making, so it's just kind of gets you drunk. But it has the same effect. Here's some juice. I call this a screwdriver. And
what? That's a really stupid name. Nobody would ever actually call it that.
This tastes like shit.
Well, it gets you drunk, doesn't it? I can take it back.
I drink it reluctantly.
No.
Fine.
Wish I had some sake.
Eat shit. Sake tastes like ass.
Well, I have my bottle of Fantasy Jameson, so I'm gonna go drink.
May you share a drink with me, Jaharius?
And Bray is playing with his
Okay,
band.
good answer.
Wait, what?
I was letting him talk. Yes, I will.
Bray is playing with his band Princess.
Bray again?
He's the Australian guy.
Yeah, Bray is Crocky Mate. I'm just over here singing my hit.
Australian guy.
Yeah, the elf that played the lute, and he played you a great composition. And
We forgot. I'm not Australian.
It's Bray, you know. And Bray is playing with his band Princess. Davenport seems to be talking to a crowd, and like everybody's cracking up, like he's telling a joke, but like they understand it.
It's just Davenport.
And he's going, Davenport, and like the crowd and like they erupt, and you guys are just like, what the fuck? And even the director seems to be just like enjoying yourself, having a nice quiet time, just watching over everybody, having fun.
Kind of like a stepmom, or like a mother-in-law with a glass.
Yeah, like she's
just,
she's just happy to be there and happy to see everybody in such high spirits. What are you guys doing? Like, what do you guys want to do during this party? This is celebrating you guys. There are lights and like there's like a big old banner that's like "Thank you, God Hunters," and it's got your all's names underneath it, and everybody's like walking up to you and they're congratulating you. But what do you guys want to do during this party?
I think somebody should make a toast.
Like you guys, or you're hoping somebody else makes a toast?
No, yeah, like one of us.
Probably all of us together.
Okay.
Ding 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 ding.
Guys, we're breaking up the band.
Oh my god!
Whoa! I feel like there's more decision here. Oh wait, you mean you're all scared out? I don't give a shit. Continue.
Well,
I raise my glass of only juice.
Do you tap the tankard?
With a fantasy fork? Yes, I do.
With a fantasy fork.
Forks exist. Just.
Yeah, I know forks exist, but we're in D&D, so it's a fantasy fork.
Okay, I gotcha.
The clank is powerful.
It's like really loud, but I didn't hit it that hard.
Ding.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I get 3 of those, Koji?
Ding ding ding.
I like the hesitation on the last one.
I'd like to propose a toast to the lads and Koji, because I don't trust him. We've been through a lot together. I'm joking. That was a joke.
Oh.
we've been through a lot together, boys, and I just wanted to say thank you and apologize for putting you in harm's way. And I devote the rest of our journeys together to keeping you all safe and being your shield.
As you're giving this
God.
speech, does anybody else want to say anything?
Sure.
This is just to each other. This is not addressing like party.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is just to address the
We're,
party.
we're like at our
not
own
the
little
party.
table, and we're like,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So
But
that's
it
what
should
we're
be like,
doing.
it should be like,
So
no,
that's
it
what
should
we're
be a
doing.
grand table. Like it should be like
yeah, you all have like a table like right at the front. Like there's
at the front,
like you're like
Right.
right by the band.
Okay, gotcha.
well, we're speaking to each other.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, so you're not making a toast to like the whole party?
No. Just to our party.
Okay.
But I really did hit the shit out of that tankard, though.
You've attracted
Yeah,
some
yeah.
attention with it. But
I said my piece. If anybody's
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, I'd just like to say it's been an honor fighting with you, gentlemen. To hear and many more adventures in the future. And may we all find great wealth and success.
Here.
I was
anybody else?
awkwardly holding my tankard up
I'm
still.
holding mine up still.
I've got orange Gatorade in IRL, just so you guys know.
Stan is lifting a
like a
practically
sippy cup.
full glass of his screwdriver because he thinks it tastes awful.
But Stan's got
Stan
Nadar?
does have to stand up. Stan is standing up on his chair.
You know, you guys
just-
could have asked for something else. By the way, I can make more than screwdrivers, but go ahead.
Anywho, I
Nadar?
just want to.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't know where you're going.
Wow.
I know. I didn't know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say, well, I may be difficult to get along with. It's really been an honor to join your ragtag team, fellas, and to be part of this new journey and this adventure. And I just want to say thank you for making me feel at home and welcome. It's an honor to be fighting alongside you.
A tear, like just not just one, like 7 or 8 tears. But I sucked them all back in.
So, okay, I was gonna say I had Jerry's a handkerchief. Never mind.
Anybody else like to speak up here?
I think Gendrix had something he wanted to say.
Yeah, I did.
He's like drunk already.
Yeah, I fucking did.
Oh shit! He's turned Scottish.
Here we
I
go.
want to say, fuck Terry.
Alright, thank you,
right
Gendrix.
here, guys. Come on.
Here,
And Terry's like
I
standing
got-
like to the table next to you guys.
Here's to a great adventures and great friends who brought me to Garfield. I'll never forget the first time I used my short sword.
Oh no!
that's it. Thank you, Gendrix. Have a seat.
Oh no!
Gotta get you drunk more often.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, here.
If Gendrix is anything like I think he is, he'll probably be posted up over the sink and or kitchen table.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Oh.
Put my head down on this table.
Like 2 seconds later, he's just out.
So, as you guys.
What about Nadar?
Oh yeah, sorry, Nadar. I didn't mean to.
Come
cut
on,
you.
Nadar, speech.
Nadar, did you want to pop in here?
Oh, I raise my glass. I say, to everyone's health and wealth in the future. May you have.
Boo.
Copied my speech.
May you have good fortune in the future, and it's been an honor to.
Wait, what are you leaving?
You copied my speech.
It's been an honor to serve. Well, Jacob, that was like the most basic speech ever.
Yeah, you
So,
good.
been an honor to serve by your guys' sides, and I wouldn't serve with anybody else. So
Mhm.
So
Alright, I'm drinking now.
Drink, drink, drink.
as you guys are drinking, you all start to notice a Jesus Christ. You all start to notice a murmur among the crowd. It starts off quietly, and seems to pick up a little bit louder, and finally you hear a scream,
Oh.
and you notice that the attention of most of the celebration seems to be pointed upward.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And that's when you notice the sky. The stars, the clouds, and even the darkness of the night seem to be twisting and contorting. And you hear this creaking and screeching that seems to be coming from the sky itself. And while some of the celebration party participants seem to be panicking, most seem to be just waiting for the next thing that happens. And just as soon as it starts, it stops. And the sky seems to just snap back into place.
I think I've had too much to drink.
What was that?
What the hell?
The director raises her hand. Everybody, please attend your stations. This is not a drill. Be ready for anything. And most of the party attendants seem to leave in a big rush. And there's lots of murmurs and calls to action. And she comes up to you and she says, "I'm sorry for ending things, but we need to be ready. I don't know what that was.
It's Ragnarok.
It could be.
That was very... Yeah.
That was pretty spot on, but
It
could be.
sounds like that could really be what was happening.
And you all attend your kind of stations, just patrolling the moon base. And for the rest of the night, it seems to be uneventful. Now, this is where we're going to end the session, but I want to go ahead and let you guys know, between this session and the next session, while it's only going to be a week between the session, and in the game time, it's going to be a few months. So I want you all, if you want to, this is not a requirement by any means, if there's anything you all want to do in those months in game, let me know, and we'll work it into the story if it becomes relevant in that sense.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that
cool.
the end of Arc 1?
This is the end. Well, Arc 2 technically, if you want to count Jeppy.
Right.
Nah.
Damn.
Who?
Oh,
Jeppy!
shit.
I'm just saying.
I'm actually. Hold on. I'm actually gonna turn off the recording here.